So in the month of May 2022, I tried out a new side hustle known as Fiverr. Fiverr is a platform where you're able to pretty much sell yourself in the appropriate way, sell yourself in a way that you can make money. Whatsoever skill that you have, you're able to provide this service on Fiverr. Now, I had an interest in editing. I was able to edit because, of course, I had to do it for YouTube. So I figured, what is one skill that I'm able to provide on Fiverr? It was anything simply to do with editing. So I decided to actually start providing a service where I would be making business video ads for people, for anyone doing dropshipping, whatsoever it is, any business video ads, I would put it together for you. And this was where my Fiverr journey began. So the first account I had to close. And if you know Fiverr, you know that you don't really want to close your account because your account is like your baby. All the progress that you've done simply dies. Now, the reason I had to close this account was because I was using this account for my growth and for everything initially, but then I stopped Fiverr for a little bit just because it wasn't really doing as well and as consistent as I wanted to. So I had to close this account because someone messaged me and I had not responded. Fiverr has this thing where you have to respond in ideally 1 hour, otherwise it's going to actually affect your rating, and then other people are going to see that you don't respond on time and that affects your sales. And mine was saying something like a week. It says my response time was like a week, which was crazy. So I made a new account from scratch. I was also able to learn from my mentor at that time, someone who just had skills and everything. So he kind of told me, about SEO and how to optimize your page so that way people can see you and click on you, because of course on Fiverr you're competing with many people, and the entire aim of Fiverr is literally to have an account, to be on page 1, not even page 2, to be on page 1, so that way you'll make the most sales. If you're not on page 1, you're already having a very long day. So this was a challenge that I was not going to fail. So the first thing I did was put a video together that will present exactly what I do. So there are 2 ways you can do this. Either make one with your voice in it and you speak and you introduce yourself, or you do another where you use kind of like a voiceover from somebody.
If you are looking for the perfect way of showcasing your business, you are in the right place.
So it sounds all professional and good. I went for the route of making someone else do the voiceover. I edited the videos and everything just because I needed mine to be as ideal as possible. I don't want someone else judging my ability to do the job based on how I sound or my race or whatsoever it is. So that's mistake number 1 that I made on the first account. The first account was me, and this will affect your sales, trust me, because people are paying for a service. They will first look at you, look at who you are, and decide, cool, do I even care to even trust this person's ability immediately after they see you, because everyone has that first opinion. My second account was not me. I didn't associate with me at all. I associated it as a brand, as an identity, as somebody who is able to do the job, as the ideal person, that someone will look at and say, this guy looks like a tech head that's good at editing videos. That's kind of the idea. This was now the beginning of where I needed to start making money. Once all of this was done, for the first week, I did not make any money, not even a single dollar. Now, this was when mistake number 2 came in. I was actually selling for way too expensive. I wanted to do the route of, cool, whatsoever service I get needs to be one that would make me money. As long as I get that one order is gonna make me bank. So trying to be a brand new seller with no reviews whatsoever and charging $20, $30, $40 for a video is ludicrous. No one is going to care. So for this reason, I had to use wisdom. So this was where I learned something now. So now this would be advice number 1. Advice number 1 is that you would want to have one package that is extremely cheap. So this is when I decided to change the tactic a little bit. I had a $5 offer for something simple, a video that is like 10 seconds long, has everything you want in it, but it's about 10 seconds long, for $5, because this is what Fiverr is going to show to people. You'll see the $5. Oh, you'll be thinking, okay, cool, this is a very cheap offer, and why? Let me try it out. There's nothing to lose. But the main thing people would want, which is about a 30 seconds video ad with all the juice and graphics and everything, I made that $20. So this was still cheap, but that is really what people would want. So this was where I learned marketing comes in clutch. You want to offer a service for free and sell it for more. Now, this is what other businesses do. They offer you an app, for example, for free, but the real meat that you want in the app, they will now start charging you monthly, or whatsoever the price is. So it's the same thing. They first introduce you to it so you can smell it first, then eventually once you smell it, you're kind of already locked in, and then you're going to end up tasting it. Now, from doing this, I actually now got my first organic sale. I was gassed. I was ready to do that. I was ready to put in work. But now, as you can guess, this is where mistake number 2 came in. Mistake number 2 was spending too long on a video. You don't want to spend too long doing any service at all. The reason why is now you need to think about how much you're getting paid. $20. If you're taking 2 hours, 3 hours to do a job, and you're getting paid $20. At this point, you're basically earning less than that minimum wage. You want to be getting that $20 and making sure that you are doing this as quick as possible. So now you'll be earning $20 from like a 30-minute job. Now you're making way more money than the average person. If you're not making more money than the average person, at that point you might as well go get a regular job. This was the game changer that made the workflow extremely quick and easy and simple. I started to use TikTok. Now, every product out there, every single person, their mom and dad, is trying to market on TikTok because that's just what is free marketing. So when you go on TikTok, you type in a product like, for example, a wave brush. You will find it on TikTok. You'll find people marketing it, making videos on it. And the thing about TikTok is you're able to use people's videos. So what I would do is go on TikTok, find the product, remove the little TikTok marker that goes all over the place to kind of show the person's TikTok ID. Remove that, so now it's just a plain old simple video. Use those videos for the person's video ad, and this is where things change. This is what people love. Since I started doing that, now the sales began to sort of boom. I was able to bring out way more videos more often. I was able to do the videos a lot quicker, so people were able to see results. People liked the fact that it looked like I recorded their videos myself, because of course TikTok videos are more organic and real. It's not really like an advert. So this was the point where things changed drastically. Things started to boom, and of course when the sales started to come in, it meant that I was able to do multiple jobs really quick and give it out as quick as possible. So at this point things were sailing, things were good, but that is when there was a major problem. I would just like to talk to you about today's sponsor, Awesome. Now, Awesome is a business that can help you to create your own business in literally just 6 minutes. Now, this is something that took me a very long time when I was setting up my business initially. It took so much time from me, but this can be done for you in just 6 minutes, and it only cost just £12. Now, all you literally have to do is just speak to them. They will let you know all the simple information that you need to give to them, and they will take care of the rest. One of the biggest things as well that they do is they can actually help you to set up your business bank account. This is the part that sometimes is a bit tricky because not many people even get access to these things, but you need that business bank account for your expenses. Now, Awesome can help you to sort this out in literally just a few minutes. All the work and hassle and paperwork are going to be taken off your own hands, and they will sort this out for you. Now, they've already helped set up over 15,000 businesses, so they definitely know what they're doing. Check the link down in the description below so you can actually begin to set up your businesses. Thanks to Awesome again for sponsoring this video. The major problem was cancellations. Of course, you're not going to be able to please everyone. There will be times when customers want to cancel, and there's one thing to know about Fiverr: cancellations will hurt and damage your profile. If people cancel, it's a big deal. So at this point, my number one rule and emphasis on my profile was to make sure people contacted me first to tell me exactly what they wanted before they actually just order blindly, because people do this and it's very annoying. They will just place an order, assume you know what they want, assume you know everything, place an order and expect you to just get it done. Now you're sort of in a pickle where sometimes you can't even find a product that they want because they want one niche product from South Korea, somewhere that you're not going to find a video on. So now how are you able to make a video product on a product that doesn't even exist? So now cancellations started to happen, and I got one cancellation, then another cancellation, and this starts to hurt your profiles because your sales start to dip, because now you are no longer on page one, and page one is where you want to be. So I altered my profile a little bit, and even altering your profile in terms of changing the text and what you do for SEO, that also damages again that whole idea of being on page one. But I had to do it to put emphasis on people, to let them know that contact me first before ordering, so that way I know that I'm able to do whatsoever that they want. So now about 7 months down the line, I was making a decent amount of money. I was able to get a few orders every single week. Again, this is just more passive income. It's not something that changed my life significantly. For others it does. For me, that wasn't the case. Fiverr is one that works. Fiverr is one that takes a lot of time to really get going, because you have to just be on page one. It's a competition against the world on who can put their face out there first. If you can and you provide a good service, that's where you can start making consistent income every single month, every single day. So does Fiverr work? Yes. Is it one you should try? Yes. What would I rate it? I would give it a good 7 out of 10. It works, but the people who can really make an exponential amount of money is a handful. Not many people.